AITA for refusing to ask my grandparents to assist my parents and siblings financially. I've 16M lived with my grandparents for the last 2 years. They were awarded custody of me after my parents left the state with my siblings for 3 nights but forgot about me. When they realized I wasn't with them, they called and said it wasn't worth their time to come back for me. This wasn't the first time something like this had happened. My grandparents had documented several similar incidents and had contacted CPS regarding my parents' behavior before. As a result, my grandparents were granted custody, and I moved in with them. I'm in therapy with my parents, but unfortunately, it's court-ordered and the judge won't allow it to end until I turn 18. So, I have to see them once a week for about an hour. I no longer see my siblings. Some additional background before I get to the main issue so you'll understand why this is important. I'm the middle child and often felt overlooked and ignored more than my older and younger siblings. My siblings used to joke about me being unwanted and would say things were better without me around. They'd claim nobody noticed I was missing until the very end. My younger siblings would insult me by calling me names like girly, while my older siblings would say that my parents were forced to adopt me, which is why they frequently forgot me or didn't show love toward me. My parents never intervened when my siblings said these things in front of me. My parents never remembered my favorite food, my birthday, or gave me gifts during holidays like Christmas. They always remembered these things for my siblings, though. When we spent time with extended family, my parents would share a funny story about leaving me in a shopping cart at the grocery store when I was a baby and driving off before someone reminded them about me. I was only 10 weeks old at the time. My parents would also complain if anyone in the family gave me gifts that appeared nicer or more expensive than what they gave my siblings. Now, I live with my grandparents, and I'm much happier. They've told me they'll help support me through college, a trade school, or whatever path I choose after high school. They also treat me very well, which my parents and siblings know about and dislike. About a month ago, my parents started experiencing financial difficulties and asked my grandparents for a loan. My grandparents refused to help them and also declined to provide any assistance for my siblings. During my therapy appointment 2 weeks ago, my parents asked me to speak to my grandparents and request help on their behalf. I told them no, and I followed through. My parents brought it up again during the next session, and when I said I hadn't asked, they called me selfish and said I should care more about my younger siblings. They accused me of being willing to let them struggle just because I had been overlooked in the past, but they claimed I was never in as difficult a situation as they are now. AITA